My father was bipolar type 1, and he was a former alcoholic. And when I was 17, he died by suicide. And me and my brother were home alone, and we found him. That experience basically shaped my entire life. My name's Natasha Muller. I am half Swiss, half Colombian, born in Japan, brought up in Hong Kong and Spain. And I'm an impact investor and mental health activist. So everything I do is geared towards trying to create impact and have systemic change so that we can have a better future. After seeing and experiencing what I did to my father, I went through my own journey of depression and anxiety, and that kind of put me on a path to looking at why mental health is such a big issue. I couldn't comprehend why someone would die by suicide. It's a very violent act, and so I wanted to understand why people were violent, why we had wars, why we had conflicts, why we had all these crazy, harmful acts going on. So I went to SOAS University here in London, and I did a master's in political economy, violence, conflict resolution, and that was a really important moment which taught me about the way that the world has developed and the way that we've sacrificed kind of natural resources in the planet at the expense of humans for financial gain. And when I look around and see the world, the state that we're in currently, I think we need to really change what we're doing, because if we don't have a planet to live on, it's all very well to have money, but we're not going to have anywhere to live, basically. The more trauma I've seen, or the more bad experience I've had, the more determined I am to change the world. And I've been able to get over my trauma because I had someone to turn to when I was in need, and so many people don't. And that's what I want to change. Everyone has to have someone to turn to when they're in need. It's very easy to become very jaded and very depressed at the state of the world. And you just have to look around and just remember that there are incredible people out there. They are trying to do good things, and we don't have to have walls, we don't have to have borders. And that's what keeps me going. And I'm lucky enough to have met some incredible people who are really, really trying to change the world. And that keeps me going. And having faith in the capacity for humans to change, I think that's a really important point for me.